Military has stepped up attacks on the Gaza Strip, killing at least 8 people over the past 24 hours, despite the ongoing ceasefire agreement. Among the dead are a Palestinian girl who was shot and killed by Israeli forces near Deir al-Balah, and 4 Palestinians killed in an airstrike near an Israeli checkpoint in central Gaza. This is the father of one of the victims.
Did we end the war or not? We don't know. Sometimes they say the first phase of the ceasefire has been extended, and sometimes they say the Israelis are not accepting the deal. We cannot say anything other than, may God take revenge on those who caused this.
With Israel's total blockade of food, fuel, and humanitarian aid to Gaza now in its 12th day, the Gaza Bakers Union reports 6 of the territory's 22 remaining bakeries shut down after they ran out of cooking gas. On Tuesday, the charity MSF, Doctors Without Borders, strongly condemned the Israeli-imposed siege on the Gaza Strip, writing, quote, "Israeli authorities are yet again normalizing the use of aid as a negotiation tool. This is outrageous. Humanitarian aid should never be used as a bargaining chip in war," they said. On Tuesday, Israeli forces arrested dozens of people in the occupied West Bank, killing 4 people during raids around the city of Jenin. Among the victims is 58-year-old grandmother Faiza Ibrahim Abu Ghali, who was shot and killed when Israeli soldiers raided her home. Her 7-year-old grandson was reportedly among family members detained, then later released by Israeli forces. 14 members of Congress have signed a letter to Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem demanding the release of recent Columbia University graduate Mahmoud Khalil, a permanent resident of the U.S. who was arrested by immigration authorities for helping organize campus protests in solidarity with Palestinians. The 14 lawmakers, all Democrats, write, quote, "Khalil's constitutional rights have been violated. He's been denied meaningful access to counsel and any visitation from his family. This is absolutely unacceptable and illegal," the letter said. On Tuesday, White House Press Secretary Carolyn Leavitt argued Secretary of State Marco Rubio has broad authority under the Cold War-era Immigration and Naturalization Act of 1952 to declare someone deportable.
Does the administration believe that it needs to charge a green card holder with a crime to be eligible for deportation?
Well, in fact, Secretary Rubio reserves the right to revoke the visa of Mahmoud Khalil.
Khalil's attorneys are set to face off today in a New York court with Trump officials who want him deported. Khalil, who is being held at an ICE jail in Jena, Louisiana, will not be present at his hearing. On Tuesday, at least a dozen people were arrested in New York City as hundreds gathered to demand his release. Protests in solidarity with Khalil have